Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to another day of almost daily meditation as we continue our Lenten journey. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about starting the journey and how we begin to walk that path and maybe what we think about. And so today, I thought we'd think about a question. Lent is often sort of a little bit the way of the negative, meaning you're looking at sort of places that need work or places that you're lacking or places that you need to reconcile or, dealing with sin or dealing with, different things like that. And we give up things, we sacrifice, we think about fasting, or sort of taking away things, or it's sort of looking at that. But one way to kind of think about this is to look a little differently in terms of how we're trying to get in towards that. And here's a question just to kind of think about, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today, is where are the tiniest pins of light piercing in the darkness that you experience? Where are the tiniest pins of light piercing in the darkness that you experience or that you're in? And that's a way of sort of shifting the focus as we enter this work. Like if you're taking on dealing with a particular thing, where is God's light? Where is God's love? Where is something coming in and pushing back that which impedes your ability to see clearly, your ability to experience God, what overshadows you, all kinds of different ways we can kind of think about that. But where are, in the midst of that struggle, where is that light that's sort of making a small little entrance, or where are you seeing that? The reason I think that that's really important is I think doing the hard spiritual work requires us to hold on to the hope that we have in the resurrection. And that's often what empowers us to do that work when we're sometimes entering into something that's unknown. Let's say we're going to reconcile with someone we've had a broken relationship with for a long time. You're reconciling with another human being, right? You might be asking for forgiveness. You might be seeking for them even to ask for forgiveness from you. And you have no idea how they're going to respond. And it can be entering that pain or that difficulty can be so challenging. And so part of it is where is that light coming in the midst of that brokenness? What is the hope for that? What is the desire for that? And sometimes you have to let go of the process and let God do the work that God can do in the midst of your efforts and your discernment. Or let's say you're trying to amend something in your life. You've got a habit or you've got a way of being that you really want to do. And maybe it's looking for those times when you don't fall into that habit, or looking for ways that you are able to overcome whatever it is that you're trying to change. And in even the smallest ways, and it might mean from building from there. And again, we can look at some of the deeper layers of when we do this hard work. Let's say we lack a relationship with God. We feel that God doesn't speak to us, or God doesn't answer us, or God doesn't listen. And then we have to kind of ask ourselves the question and that's a dark place to be, right? That's a really dark place to be, where we feel God's absence. But where might be God shining forth to us in the quietest, smallest, tiniest ways? Maybe in the gesture of a friend, maybe in something we see in nature, maybe in any number of areas. And so I think this is kind of worth taking a little time to pray about and to ask that question again. Where is the tiniest light piercing through the darkness and revealing God to us? I want to finish today with a little quote from Madeleine L'Engle, and just to think about this same theme and what it means. Maybe you have to know the darkness before you can appreciate the light. Amen. Have a great day. God bless, and may you find that tiny piercing light in your life.